So as you guys might know already, Jailbreak has been around for a long time now, and in that long time, there have been a lot of updates. Some of them have been big and awesome, and some of them have been small and just crappy in general. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be going over in this video, all of the bad updates in Jailbreak, so that you guys can know which updates were just horrible and didn't do anything good for the game. And I do want to say before we start, there are a lot more bad updates that I didn't include in this video, but this is all the ones that I find worst. But yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's get into the video. First up here we have the Season 4 update. I think it's pretty obvious why this update is on this list. I mean, all it added in was a fall map. I mean, the fall map was pretty good, but other than that, the update was pretty garbage. We only got new spoilers and really nothing else. They also nerfed airdrops, which I mean, they came from $3,000 all the way down to $1,500, making them pretty much useless and just not worth your time. And they also brought down the rare chance of getting 10,000 cash down to 5,000 cash, which I mean, sure, it's a free jewelry store robbery, but that's really hard to get because it's super rare. And yeah, honestly, it was just probably one of the worst updates in Jailbreak history. Next up here we have the Visitors and Ships update plus the Melees update. So the Visitors and Ship update was literally just a pirate ship put in the middle of the Jailbreak lake just to show off a new item that would be coming in the next update. They also did some remodeling, but I mean that didn't really affect performance, so I mean it wasn't that big of a deal. And they said they revamped the museum, but all they added was a new floor, so I mean that's not really a revamp. It's more like a texture change, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Overall, a pretty bad update. And the Melees update, all that added in was a sword, which now that's a pretty useless item because it doesn't deal a lot of damage, and it also costs 20,000, which I mean, for $20,000 and a pretty much useless melee coming out of it, yeah, no, that's probably not worth your 20 grand. They also added in a new bank vault, which was the blue vault, and yeah, it was good at the time, but now it's not really that good because all it gives is 4,500 cash, and compared to all the other robberies, that isn't that good now. They also added in streetlight ramming, which I mean, that's pretty useless now because it's been removed and replaced with a better version of that. And I still don't understand why they chose streetlights of all objects in the game. I mean, no. The streetlights were also completely broken because you could literally knock it over with your character, and honestly, it was just a useless thing that they added in. Next up here we have the passenger train update. So pretty much all the things in this update was removed, and that's pretty much why this update is on this list. So obviously they added in the passenger train, and as you guys might know already, the passenger train is probably the worst robbery in the game. It takes a long time to rob it, and it just does not reward a lot of cash. So it's a pretty bad robbery now. They also added in the game modes, which I mean, that's removed now, so that's pretty much useless. They added in a new code, better exploit protection, airdrops, drop weapons during the Battle Royale game mode, so that was a new feature, but I mean that's useless now since the game mode's out of the game. And then there was a new type of currency, which was the tokens, and they also added in the train tracks, which is, I mean, those are useless now, literally no one uses them. And yeah, there was a bunch of other small changes in that update, but other than that, it was very small, and yeah, it just wasn't a good update, especially now that everything in that update was just pretty much removed and not used anymore. Next up here we have the 2 billion visits live update. So this might come as a little bit of a shocker for you guys, but yeah, this was probably one of the worst updates so far. In fact, I'd put it right next to Season 4. It was just that small. It was just, no. All that happened in that update was the city was replaced with literally just new decals, so the only thing that changed in the city was literally the decals on the buildings, so it wasn't a big change. They also added in a hospital with an ambulance. I mean, that's pretty useless as well. It just wasn't used much. There was also a limited time spoiler, which was the 2 billion spoiler, and I don't know a lot of people that own that spoiler, so that's pretty rare, but honestly that's pretty just overhyped as well. And yeah, literally everything else in this update just extremely overhyped and was not really that good. Maybe if they changed a few other things in this update, it'd be a little bit better, but yeah, all they really did was change the decals on the city buildings. Nothing else really happened. I will admit that the live event was pretty cool for being the first event on Roblox, so I will give them that. Next, we have the daily missions update, and I think this is pretty obvious why it's on this list. They obviously added in the daily missions, which I mean, those are removed now, and literally no one used them even when they came out. They added in the limited time fidget spinner rim, which, yeah, that wasn't really that good either. I mean, sure, it's one of the rarest items in Jailbreak now, but yeah, it's just a spoiler, or I mean a rim, but yes, either way. Mobile controls and stuff were improved, so that's a good thing, but literally everything else, yeah, it was not a big update, and overall it was just pretty unnecessary. Yeah, that's pretty much it for all of the updates I racked up for this video. As I said at the start of the video, I could have done more, it's just I don't want this video to be hours long, and I think 5 is just about enough. So yeah, another thing, we have gotten some leaks for the Jailbreak trading update. It turns out we are getting some sort of new island, and let's hope that this is a new robbery because it looks promising. Once again, don't expect it to be a robbery, but I mean, it could be something related to a robbery. We don't know yet. Asimo did say it will be revealed what it is this week, and it seems like it'll be pretty big so far because when the Jailbreak collector account gets involved, it seems like it's gonna be pretty big. So yeah, let's just hope it's some sort of robbery, but yeah, don't put your hopes up for it because it's probably not, because obviously Asimo and Bad CC are mainly focused on trading at the moment. Well, at least that's what Asimo said. He could be working on a new robbery, and trading could have been done weeks ago. We don't know. It's just what Asimo is saying on his Twitter account. He might be saying something like that to disguise a new robbery or something and make everyone think that it's not happening, but then surprise everyone with a new robbery and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. But it'd be funny if Asimo was actually hiding this and he said that they were still working on trading all this time, but it was actually a new robbery coming. That would be really funny. Yeah, Jailbreak update news getting released officially on the Badimo Twitter account this week, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably be making some videos on it, so let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that stuff, because obviously I'm down to do it. It's free videos every day. So yeah, tell me in the comments if you'd like to see that type of content in the future. Yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.